Hello guys, long time. So in this video we are going to see how we can implement view binding, or you can say to get rid of findViewById. Now before we start it, we need one dependency here. Let me just change to project view, app, source, main, java, and resources. Alright, so I have already written a block over here that is to get rid of findViewById in fragment and all. So before we start it, if you are using Android Studio 3.6, you have to add this property, that is view binding enable equal to true. And if you are using Android Studio 4.0 or later, you have to add this one. Since I'm using this 4.0 version, so I will give this, and you have to go inside build.gradle app level, and here in this Android part, alright, you can add this property, that is build features view binding equal to true. Alright, let me sync now. And now in the main activity, if you come here now, let me just write, as you can see the XML name is activity main. Alright, so we can get main activity binding. Alright, so if you are not getting this property, what you have to do is you have to rebuild your application. So let me just rebuild it. Alright, I think it is taking some time, but it should be done by now. So you can go through this block. Actually everything is explained over here, and if you prefer to watch this video, keep on watching. Alright, so I think this build is done now. Let me just as you can see, activity main binding just came. Alright, so you can create this activity binding, and now what you can do, you can remove this one, and instead of that you can put activity view main binding equal to layout inflator. Actually, sorry, my bad, equal to activity main binding dot inflate, then get layout inflator. Alright, and then you just return this, not return, sorry, set content view to this activity main binding dot get root. Alright, so now if you see here in the main activity, I just have one text view over here. So what I'll do, it's a hello world, I think, yeah, so I'll change it to some other value. So before we used to define findViewById and all, now we don't have to do that. So what we can do is directly activity with main binding dot text view dot set text equal to hello there. Okay, I have replaced with it there, so you can run the app and you can check whether it is working or not. Okay, this is for the activity part, and if you want to do same for the fragment and adapter, I think it's more or less similar, but we can go through it. Okay, so this is the one, and now to do check with the fragment, we have to create new fragment. All right, so let me just create fragment, and fragment, where is that? Yeah, fragment over here, blank fragment, and this will be, let me just make it test fragment. All right, and then finished. Okay, our app is already run. As you can see now, instead of hello world, we are getting hello there. All right, this is for view binding in activity. Now for fragment, we will see first you will just remove this part. All right, and same thing, this is also not required, and this one also not required. Okay, so same thing, as you can see, our fragment name is fragment test. Now to get the view binding of this, what you can do, fragment test binding. Alright, as you can see over here, and then fragment test binding, and come here. Now before we remove this, fragment view binding equal to, what you can do here is fragment test binding dot inflate get layout inflator. Now this time we can pass this parameter. We have to pass one view group and attach to parent. So view group is this where is that, container, so you can pass container, and attach to root is false, just like what we have in here. All right, except we are not passing the layout. Okay, we got this. Now what we can do, return. Okay, fragment test. If you return this, it will throw error because they are expecting one view over here. So what you can do, dot get root. Okay, and you can remove this one. Now whatever you have in the XML layout, which is fragment test, as you can see we have one hello fragment text field. This is the text field. Let me just give some ID or fragment, sorry, fragment, okay, text. Okay, it should be fragment. Okay, so this fragment text field we can directly reference over here, not in the activity in test fragment. What you can do, fragment test binding dot, as you can see, fragment text dot set text, then you can give some value, test value or something like that. All right, and if you run the app, it will work. All right, so I'm not going to do it because it is similar. It will work, it should work. Okay, now for the same thing for activity, what we can do, create new adapter. So I'm not going to teach everything like how we can implement adapter and all. So basically what I'm going to do is I'll just create adapter and we will see the implementation of the view binding part only. All right, so adapter I have created, and this should extend recycle view adapter. So recycle view dot adapter, and then here we have to pass our class name, so custom adapter. Then we have to create one more class called view holder. You can give any name. Okay, and let me just click this, and this whole view holder should extend view holder, recycle view holder, and super constructor. Now here we have to implement this three method. Okay, now what we are going to do here is that in the onCreate, let's just say we have a list of string. You can have lists of block, lists of post, lists of student, or anything like that, but let's just say we have a list of string, and this string, it can be anything you want. And we are going to have one constructor also, sorry, and in that constructor we'll pass that same list. Right, let me just grab that and paste it here and refer this to the this dot mlist equal to mlist. Okay, now in the onCreate view holder we have to do all the magic, and rest is same. Here what we do, dot size, normally this is what we do, right? So in the onCreate folder, what we are going to do right now, we are returning null. Let me just create new let me just define how it was defining before. So view equal to layout inflator dot from, then context parent dot get context. Then what do we have here? Sorry, okay, this only dot inflate is there. Then resource r dot layout dot, and resources I'll write single item, then sorry, underscore is there, item, then view group is parent attached to, this one is false. All right, that's all we have to do. Now this layout is not there, I'll create it now itself. For simplicity, I'll just use linear layout. Okay, and in linear layout I'll just add one text view over here. Sorry if you are hearing some new voice, it's actually our neighbor. So I have added this layout. Now this is how we are defining normally, but we are not going to define this way. What we will do, as you can see, I created single item. Now what we will get, we'll get layout called single item binding. So single item binding. Okay, and you can remove this one. Okay, so what we can do, single item binding equal to, and single item binding dot inflate, and then get, sorry, layout inflator from, then parent dot get context, and after that what do we have here is parent, so parent, and then attached to is false. Okay, that's all you have to do. And now here you have to return a view holder type. So what you can do here is let me just do one thing. Let me just create one view here, view equal to a single view item dot get root. Okay, and then return new view holder, and then you pass the view. Alright, so that's all. Now in the onBind view holder we have to set the value which is defined over here. Let's just say this text id is text view id. I'll write adapter text. Alright, and then what I can do here is single view item dot adapter text dot set text equal to adapter, right? Adapter text here. Okay, so that's all for the adapter. As you can see now, we are not writing single code which contains findViewById. That's all for this adapter. And thank you guys. So you can read through this. If you don't want to watch the video, you can read through this blog. It's same only, and there's no much difference here. And make sure to clap and subscribe if possible. Thank you guys. See you in the next one.